YouTube? Capital G here, checking out a brand new horrifyingly powerful monster card that just got revealed coming out of Eternity Code. This is Arch Nemesis Eschatos. Is that Spanish? If you guys speak Spanish, let me know if that's Spanish in the comment section. It's a light attribute dragon monster. Of course, it's a dragon because if it's good in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's got to be a dragon, spellcaster, or warrior monster. This is level 11, 3000 attack, 2500 defense, and it says it must first be special summoned from the hand by banishing 3 monsters with different types that are face up on your side of the field or in your graveyard. Your second effect is a hard once per turn. Your first effect says, this card on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Second effect, you can declare 1 monster type among monsters on the field. That's a cost. Destroy all monsters of that type on the field. Also, neither player can special summon monsters of that type until the end of the next turn. So this is basically what happens when you give steroids the tribe infecting virus. You end up with a card that can legitimately be a win condition if you're able to resolve it. Quick side note, tribe virus has been at 3 in the OCG for like forever and nobody even plays the card. So Konami TCG, can we get that card off the ban list finally? Anyways, I know a lot of people are going to be a little scared off by the summoning conditions of this card. 3 different types on your field and or the graveyard, but really just kind of think of it like this. If you can summon Curious, the Lightsworn Link monster, you can almost certainly summon this card as well. And there are a lot of archetypes out there that have multiple types within that archetype. Think about For Hire or Madoche, you know, Fluffles, the aforementioned Lightsworn. Those are decks that can summon this card pretty inherently, and technically this is searchable by Melody of the Awakening Dragon unless I'm mistaken. I don't think that this card is really all that difficult to summon, especially considering even if you are playing an archetype that has just one type of monster, for instance, something like Burning Abyss, we know that New Age Burning Abyss decks, like, don't nobody just play pure Fiend Burning Abyss. They run crazy shit like Block Dragon and Giant Rex, and it's really not that difficult to get a bunch of types in your deck, especially when you're talking about including hand traps. Think about decks like Atlantean, Mermail, you know, they got Sea Serpent, Fish, Aqua, all that good stuff. So I don't think summoning this card is all that difficult to do. I love that this card has protection on it. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. That means even if you call Dragon, you will not destroy this card with its own effect. And speaking of that effect, it's nuts. If you get lucky, you can potentially nuke all the monsters on your opponent's side of the field. And even if you get unlucky, then you still just get that dimensional barrier type effect, which can be a legitimate win condition. Let's just say that you're going second against Salamangreats, Thunder Dragons, or a deck like Orcus. All of those decks have some type of protection where they can protect against just generic destruction. But guess what? Even if you use Dingirasu to protect, if you protect with Banelinks, or if your Thunder Dragon Fusion monsters protect themselves, it won't even matter. My effect is still going to go through, and you're not going to be able to summon any Thunder, Sideburst, or Machine monsters during your turn. I'll probably just end up winning at that point, because if you're not special summoning those monsters, you're really not going to be doing anything. Honestly, I think the only negative about this card is, like, really, it's kind of exclusively a go second card, unless you're playing like a dragon deck, you know, for some reason or somehow you're playing against like Blue Eyes or some Guard Dragon Turbo deck in which you can lock them out of dragons. I think this card is incredibly solid. I don't think it's going to be that difficult to summon, not as much as people think anyways, and it feels like a very solid card. Love the protection, love the lock your opponent out of special summoning effect, and I love the destruction effect as well. Anyways, whatever you guys think of Arch Nemesis Eschatos, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.